You know, society loves to tell us that aging is just this slow, inevitable fade. Like we're supposed to just accept a steady decline where our worlds shrink, our bodies get weaker, and our expectations naturally hit rock bottom. Well, welcome to this explainer on the longevity blueprint. Today, we're totally flipping that script. We're going to unpack how to transform growing older from a dreaded period of survival into an exciting, vibrant era of continued growth, endless curiosity, and real purpose. Drawing from a fascinating guide that completely challenges conventional wisdom, we're going to see why longevity isn't just about adding days to your life, it's about fundamentally changing how those days are lived.
Let's actually dive right in. I want you to literally picture your future self. Seriously, take a second. Imagine your 100th birthday party. Where are you? What are you actually doing? Are you just sitting quietly in a corner chair while everyone pats you on the back for simply surviving the century? Or are you out on the dance floor, laughing, moving to the music, and actively celebrating with your family and friends? Getting a real feel for that one powerful contrast totally changes how we look at the small choices we're making right now, today.
This whole vision of incredibly vibrant aging, it comes directly from Seppo Metsälä. He's a 77-year-old Finnish entrepreneur, author, and just a massive lifelong learner. And look, he didn't write this guide as some dry academic medical textbook. It's a highly practical map drawn from his own lived experience, including observations from traveling to 65 different countries. He's sharing a simple but really profound truth here. Extraordinary consistency in our ordinary, everyday routines is exactly what creates an extraordinary, energetic life.
So here's the crucial distinction: lifespan versus health span. Modern medicine is amazing, right? It is systematically adding years to human lifespans, which is great. But just existing isn't the goal. It's our daily micro-habits that actually determine our health span. That means whether we actually get to enjoy those extra years with physical independence, mental clarity, and true vitality. The ultimate objective isn't just a longer calendar of days. It's waking up genuinely excited and physically capable of tackling the day ahead.
Part 1. Building the longevity mindset.
Before you even think about overhauling your diet or starting some intense workout routine, you absolutely have to build the mental foundation first. And I really love this framework for doing exactly that. Instead of sitting around waiting for some magical burst of motivation to go for a jog, you basically borrow tomorrow's motivation by acting like your future self today. Think about it. When your alarm goes off at 6 a.m., your short-term emotion screams at you to hit the snooze button. But if you pause and ask, hey, what would a healthy person do in this exact moment? You literally shift your identity. You start making choices based on long-term purpose, which completely takes the daily guesswork out of it.
Part 2. Fueling body and brain.
All right, let's explore the physical pillars here: movement, nutrition, and restorative rest. For movement, the goal is not extreme, punishing athletic intensity. You don't need to train like an Olympian to age beautifully. The source material lays out a simple, 5-point daily checklist, emphasizing that consistency always beats intensity. Ready? First, just walk for 20 to 30 minutes a day. Second, stretch for 5 to 10 minutes to maintain your flexibility. Third, actively avoid sitting for way too long. Get up. Fourth, get in some weekly strength and balance practice, super crucial for preventing falls later on. And finally, the 5th point, do one activity purely for joy. It could be gardening, swimming, or literally dancing in your kitchen. Our bodies were built to move, and breaking the modern cycle of sitting is your absolute best defense against physical decline.
Now for nutrition, we really need to ditch the punishing fad diets. It's about a much simpler, way more empowering concept: eating for future energy. The author notes that over his 77 years, he tried all those restrictive, stressful, calorie-counting diets, but ultimately realized the best diet is just the one you can happily sustain for decades. Think of food as information. Every single meal you sit down to is basically a vote for stronger muscles, clearer thinking, and a longer health span. When you reframe nutrition like that, it stops being about restriction and punishment and becomes entirely about fueling your life's overarching purpose.
We also need a massive shift in how we think about rest. We constantly treat sleep like it's lost time or some luxury we only earn by completely exhausting ourselves. But actually, sleep is a highly productive, active investment. While you're out, your body is incredibly busy repairing tissues, your immune system is doing deep maintenance, and your brain is organizing memories. To maximize all of that, the blueprint offers 4 clear steps. Wake at the exact same time every day and get natural sunlight in your eyes immediately. Move your body consistently during the day to build up sleep pressure. Enforce a strict screen time curfew an hour before bed so your brain can wind down. And finally, end the day reflecting on gratitude. Honestly, protecting your evenings this way is exactly how you create energetic mornings.
Part 3. Purpose and human connection.
Okay, let's dive into the mental and emotional pillars.
77. That is Seppo's age today. And yet, he is actively writing new books, he's studying Spanish every single day, and he's deep diving into artificial intelligence. How incredible is that? He's jumping into AI at 77 because he deeply gets the concept of neuroplasticity. The human brain remains remarkably adaptable and can rewire itself at literally any age, provided we keep giving it novel, complex challenges. Bottom line, retiring from your career should never mean retiring from your personal growth.
This quote right here completely shatters how society views aging. Ask yourself, when was the last time you actually allowed yourself to be bad at something new? We sort of assume getting older means our world inherently has to shrink. But deliberately staying a curious beginner expands our possibilities, builds massive psychological resilience, and quite literally keeps the physical structures of your mind young. Whether it's a new book, a musical instrument, or adopting new tech, actively learning sends a vital biological signal to your brain screaming, "Hey, we are still growing."
But longevity isn't just about the intellect. It is profoundly about the heart. Science consistently backs this up. Meaningful relationships, the capacity to forgive, and a real sense of belonging are just as crucial to your physical longevity as your diet and exercise routine. In fact, studies show that people with strong friendships have stronger immune systems and literally recover faster from illnesses. Wealth and material possessions mean very little if you don't have the vibrant health and trusted companions to actually enjoy them with.
So how do we practically build those deep connections? By practicing 5 specific micro habits every single day. Number 1, be the person to smile first in an interaction. 2, listen completely, without just planning your response in your head. 3, openly express your appreciation for the people around you. 4, do one unexpected act of kindness. And 5, end your day with gratitude for those connections. By practicing these consistently, you build an incredible legacy of encouragement. Healthy living is just infinitely easier and a lot more fun when we don't try to go it alone. You don't need some massive, exhausting social calendar. You just need intentional, daily moments of genuine connection.
Part 4. Your future legacy. Ultimately, your future really boils down to compound interest. All those small, seemingly insignificant choices you make today, one 20-minute walk, one chapter of a new book, one deeply nourishing meal, one solid night of rest, they compound over decades into an absolutely extraordinary reality. You aren't going to build a healthy, vibrant life in one massive, heroic leap. You're going to build it quietly and consistently on completely ordinary Tuesdays.
And this is the ultimate, non-negotiable commitment of the longevity blueprint. I will never stop becoming. It's a quiet, powerful promise to yourself to never let your biological age become an excuse for inaction. It's a commitment to intentionally embrace innovation, personal growth, and deep joy at every single stage of life. If you remain teachable, if you stay fiercely curious, and if you protect your physical health through daily habits, your best, most exciting chapters can genuinely still be ahead of you.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final provocative thought. The blueprint for a vibrant life is firmly in your hands right now. But a blueprint only matters if you actually start building. So, what will you do today? Are you going to take that 20-minute walk? Will you finally call up that old friend? Maybe open a completely new book? Choose just one thing, start today, and for sure, I will see you out there on the dance floor at your 100th birthday.